Okay, so I am not high. You start off a fucking video like that. Oh my god. Alright. No, but I am not high. I just woke up. Couldn't have been more than 5 minutes ago. And I get a notice from USCIS. The fuck is United States Customs Immigration Service? And okay, my interview for my citizenship is finally scheduled. They're sending or have sent out some notice for when I'm supposed to go in there and go take that test. And this got me to thinking. Oh, I guess a quick recap on that. It's like, oh my god, you're not a citizen? What the fuck? Yeah, so I came here to this country in 93. Really, I got here in 88, but I was a baby and I went back to Jamaica. And I came here and dropped anchor in 93 when I was 5 years old. As to why the hell I haven't gotten my citizenship that entire time, well, I guess you could mainly ask my mom, since I was under 18 at the time. Um, but basically, it usually boiled down to whenever I had the money, didn't have the time. Whenever I had the time, didn't have the money, and 99.99% of the time, I didn't have either. But now I finally do have the time and money, so I went after it. Started what, last September or something? Okay. Um, so I wanted to get this video out. I've been meaning to get this video out for a bit. You see the title, wherever the title might be. Whenever you see this video, YouTube changes shit all the time. So I want to get this video out. I also want to get this video out because um, February 18th, February 20th, 2 days from now is my birthday, and I don't plan on doing shit. I'm going to be off from work. Not doing shit. I'm going to be 28 years old. Okay. So anyway, onward with it. Wanted to get this video out, and the reason why I wanted to get this video out is, well, amongst other things I just said, is because the debate that I've been hearing about immigration is probably the most imbecile thing in the world. Well, one of them. Um, Simple as it really is, for a few reasons. And those few reasons leads me to say, fuck this whole illegal immigration problem. I don't really see it as a problem. And you go, what the fuck? Are you serious? How can you say that? You know what it is. Yeah, I do, and because of that, I say that. Why? Okay, there are a few reasons for that, and this kind of got refueled in my mind after watching Vision Victory. If anybody knows who he is, I think it's Daniel Imiduri or whatever his name is. Vision Victory. He went and talked about how he only uses illegal immigrants um, as much as he can to get stuff done. I'll have a link to his video. But the reasons are as follows. And I wanted to write this out, but I didn't. The first one, people immigrate all the time. All the time. People have been immigrating for the longest time. So that kind of kills the minor racial aspect of it, or prejudiced, or whatever aspect of it. Oh my god, get them out of our country. It's always our country. Really? Anybody saying our country, I have yet to see them show a title of ownership. Much like you have a title to a house or a deed to a house, title to a house, title to a car. Our country. Who the hell is this our? Hmm? Who's this our? Never hear that. Immigration has always come about. So anybody who's getting scared of it in today's day and age really should not be. Okay, and that's just the first part. Now, there's obviously the economical aspect of it, getting this huge influx of people. And here's why that doesn't matter. A minor reason and a major reason. The minor reason is because these illegal immigrants, they're not exactly, a standard issue argument, they're not exactly getting the jobs that anybody wants. I do not see white people, black people, Asian people, at least the ones that are here, the ones that are giving a big deal about this whole immigration thing. I don't see them going to work at fucking Merry Maids or even their own little, just like what my landlord has here for this house. Just not saying they're illegal. I don't know that, but just in case. Just three Spanish women, three sometimes four. I don't think it's ever been more than four. Coming here in whatever car there is. I mean, usually it's some different car. Sometimes it's a minivan, sometimes it's like a little hatchback, and they come in here and clean this place down like once a month, more or less once a month. Okay. Nobody's. I don't see black people taking those jobs. Don't see white people taking those jobs. Don't see them being I don't see black or white or Asian and Indian, Middle Eastern people standing at the 7-Eleven. The dudes standing at the 7-Eleven waiting to get picked up, or I don't know, maybe Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever. I don't see that happening. They're not taking. They're taking the jobs that Americans aren't doing. Okay, so that's the second. That's the minor one. The major one, and this one is what kills this whole argument. We do not live in a country as it traditionally is anymore. Okay, we don't. Post, I don't know, globalization, definitely post-internet. This entire world is one big country. This entire planet, let me say, planet is one big country. Okay. Yes, these illegals are coming here looking for work, taking whatever little bits and pieces they can get. Yes, they pull together and make that little bit into one lot of bits. Okay. That's what they're doing by and large. And from what I've heard back when the '08 thing was happening, a lot of them really it's actually slowed down a bit. It's slowed down because they can't find work. Even though they're taking the jobs that people don't want, a lot of them can't find work, so they end up going back or they try going somewhere else. Okay, which also leads to the second point of the major point, which is that a lot of people with skills, degrees, and whatever, they leave the U.S. and go to other countries as well, so they're immigrating just as much. All right, just as much. And who knows, maybe the reason why a lot of Americans can't find jobs is because they're not willing to go to another country. Okay? So, post-globalization, post-internet, definitely post-internet, this whole thing of our country and illegal, it makes no sense. And the ultimate reason of the second reason why it makes no sense is because business is going to go where it's cheapest, right? And if it's going to stay here, I know a lot of people like to say, oh, the GOP, whatever. The GOP, the Republican Party, wants to stop illegals from getting any kind of path to being legal. Yes, they do. And it's not because they care about the country and patriotism and rugged individualism and our country. No. That's no. Okay. Actually, hold on. I'll get back to that in a second. Just after I finish making this point. Yeah. Business goes to where it's cheapest. The immigrants come in, the business stay here, and this is actually going to tie into what I'm about to say. What I cut off. Business stays here if it's cheap. Well, guess what? Businesses have been going out overseas, have been immigrating to other countries for the longest fucking time. So yeah, you're sitting here saying, "Oh, let's keep our borders great and get rid of all these illegals." Well, shit, that means nothing. The jobs aren't staying here. Okay? How long now have the jobs been going to China, to India, to Southeast Asia? You're complaining about illegal immigrants coming here for work. The only thing I'll say they're stupid is because, well, no, they're not stupid because, again, they're not taking the jobs that people want. I mean, they're not getting the jobs that people want. So I can't say them that they're stupid there. No. But the jobs that people want is going. And when it comes back, you would either better take the slave wages, which you're not going to take, American. Okay. Let's just say gringo. Just go for the gusto here. Okay. And if it does come back, it's going to machines. Don't believe me? Go to your nearest store. That's not like some arts and crafts store, some little boutique or something. And count how many cashiers you see versus how many self-checkout, i.e. machine checkout, there are. Hmm? That right there is the ultimate reason why this whole immigration thing is complete bullshit. Okay? Now, back to what I was about to say before I just immediately cut myself off, which is actually not a good thing to do. The GOP is not trying to save this country. Most people know that the GOP is more or less, or at least the general thought is about business more than individual. Supposedly, the Democrats are supposed to be for the individual, especially the disadvantaged individual, supposed to be, and the GOP is supposed to be about business. Now, people, can you imagine what would happen to all these big businesses? That's big businesses. If all the illegal people, I mean, let's just not bullshit this. Fucking Walmart more than anybody else. Fucking Mart, much less anybody else. Can you fucking imagine what kind of problems that would cause for business, for capital? Well, I don't want to say capitalism because I know, okay, real capitalism, which is not in this country, versus, I guess, as Peter Schiff would call it, crony capitalism. But knowing what real capitalism is and knowing that it's not in this country, let me just say, just for simplicity, capitalism, knowing what that would do for capitalism, do you honestly think that the GOP wants these illegal immigrants to have any kind of path towards citizenship? First, you're going to have to pay them more than what you're paying them now. Okay? The next thing is you're going to have to give them some fucking health care. Okay? And I could easily turn this into why minimum wages hurts businesses and all that shit. I know the deal, okay, and I can fully back that argument as well as destroy that argument. I mean, both are possible. Making rock solid in unassaultable, unassailable argument, as well as a complete nuke to that argument. That's for another video, perhaps. They do not want these illegal immigrants to get any kind of path to being legal. That's how people keep saying, "Oh, come here legally." That's not going to happen. First of all, looking at this whole immigration process, since I am now also in it, legally, obviously, I've had a green card for the longest time, so I'm here legally. Okay? Put it to you like this. This immigration system is pretty much on an infinite loop. To a simple example of it is you need a driver's license to get a social security card, but you need a social security card to get a driver's license. That kind of infinite loop to where there is no entrance into that infinity symbol, into that circle. There's no entrance into it. Okay? So, So how do some illegals get legal? Well, there are different steps. I mean, go figure them out. I'm not going to say them. Go figure them out. Okay? But none of them are exactly, I guess what you would say, halal or kosher or the straight and narrow. Okay? Legal, technically, as they are, they're not exactly the straight and narrow. Okay? As what everybody wants them to do. Right? And I'm sure some people can start listing in the comments what those ways are. So yeah, this whole argument for illegals is oh my God, get rid of the illegals and stuff. That is nothing more than a bunch of people who don't really get what's going on here. Okay, if they leave, well, no, I can't say if they leave, because whether they're here or not, the jobs are just not going to be here. They're not coming back. If they come back, they're going to go to machines. So that's just now. On the last point, the reason why I say let all the illegals come in here and let them do whatever is because then we get to finally see. Okay? Well, let them come in here, but also get rid of all these social programs, get rid of all this welfare and all this stuff. Okay? Alright? Oh my God, a black man saying get rid of welfare? Ooh. Yeah, get rid of that shit. Okay? Get rid of it. And this actually ties into another video that I plan on making, or wanted to make, and I'm gonna make pretty soon, that deals with more moral based stuff. uh, you'll see, it's coming, it's coming. Put it to you like this: survival of the fittest. Put it to you like that. But get rid of this stuff and then let all the illegals, let everybody come in. Yes, okay, that's gonna leave problems with what are you letting in? What kind of cultures are you letting in? This also goes into another video I'm going to make, a third video about tolerance, acceptance, and kumbaya. Everybody got, I got so many videos planned, but let them in. Get rid of all these social things, these social programs, these welfare and all that stuff. But let them in. And why do I say that? Well, what cultures and beliefs they're bringing in makes no difference, because they could come here legally and still bring those. So that argument isn't going to work. Gangs are here. There's no shortage of gangs here, so that's not an argument either. That argument stops before it even starts. The economic thing, yeah, okay, that's there, but here's why I say that. Because you want to sit here and talk about how illegals come here and they sit down and they're lazy and stuff. No, they don't. They come here and they do some straight hustling shit, okay? And that's why you see all of these illegals driving around with freaking, I'm not trying to be stereotypical here, but like lowriders, and you see all them Spanish girls like dressed from head to toe when they're not in like fucking maid cleaning shit. The amount of Spanish girls that I see, one day they're dressed as fucking little Maria, Rosa, Isabel, Annabelle, Sanchez, gotta be Sanchez, then issue Sanchez. Okay? And then when I go to like the fucking movies or some shit, she's dressed like that girl that's so fucking hot she'll turn flaming gay guy straight as a fucking laser beam. Okay? I mean, the amount of times I've seen that shit. Okay, they come here, they hustle, they work hard. They work hard. Okay? Okay? But bring them all here and get rid of the social programs. Why? Because now we get to see who's gonna work and who's not. And just as the Bible says, oh my God, he's gonna bring the Bible. Oh my God, the Bible. Oh, here we go. Oh Jesus, spaghetti monster, no evidence, and onus is on you. The Bible says, and I wish I had known the passage for this, he who does not work does not eat. So get rid of the social programs, Ooh, yeah, all you atheists now. All of a sudden, the Bible sounds kind of good. Oh, shit, yeah, that sounds right, because it supports my fucking view, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Okay. He who does not work does not eat. Okay? Therefore, get rid of these social programs, let everyone come in, and let's see who is going to work and who is not. And I can more than likely bet, okay, that the lazy people that would have been immigrants were too lazy to even pick up and come here and weather the storm to come here. Okay? Either that or they couldn't. I mean, there's always the people that want to come here but can't. Okay, fine. But the lazy ones aren't here. It's the ones that want to work that are here. It's just like the lazy Asians are still back in Asia, with also the ones that want to work hard but don't have the means to get here. The ones that come here are the ones that do good. The lazy Africans back in Africa. The ones that come here are the ones that want to work. The lazy Jamaicans back in Jamaica. The ones that want to come here and work are here to work. Okay. Fuck my doing. No, but yeah, so ultimately what that's gonna do is that's gonna weed it out. That's gonna weed it out and let us see, okay, who's here to freeload, especially since there's not gonna be anything to freeload off of, because again the social programs are gone, and who's here to work. Okay? And in that, you will have a huge influx of population, yes, but it's not going to destroy the economy. Why? Because the ones who don't want to work are going to die off. I dare say you need to eat to live, and he who does not work does not eat. And then, of course, you're going to see that there's far more lazy people in America that are born citizens than there are illegals. So that right there is going to dispel one huge myth. Oh my God, if they were so hardworking, why didn't they stay back and fix their own fucking country? Well, and actually I got into that in an article. That article, apparently in Washington State, some Spanish guy got shot up by the cops, and they're trying to, and the Spanish community is trying to compare that to, oh, this is their Ferguson moment. I might have a link to that. I think I might link to that article. I mean, I get, or maybe you might have heard of it already. Oh, that's their Ferguson moment. Ferguson and Espanol or something. So, and then that's one recurring thing. If these people were so hardworking, why didn't they stay to their own country? Well, and of course, I sat there and debated, quick debate, because I noticed nobody's countered me on that. A lot of thumbs up for my comment, nobody's countered me. Well, let's see now. The first one is globalization. Um, globalization. Everybody knows what that is. The second one is how most, if not all, other countries, except for I guess Euro, UK, and I think maybe Australia, devalues their dollar against the U.S. dollar, or especially, I guess, most notably China, artificially devalues their dollar against the U.S. dollar. So it does not make any sense. Globalization was one thing. U.S. companies coming into other places and essentially destroying the business. Much like how people complain how Walmart is destroying mom and pop businesses here in the U.S. Walmart and these big companies. Yeah, well, they're going overseas and doing that as well. Okay? So there's globalization and then the devaluation of their currency against the U.S. currency. I'm not going to get into all of that. You can probably find other people that can explain all that better than me, as good as I could possibly explain it. And so it doesn't make any fucking sense for them to stay in their country and work. So, hey, they, like everybody else, they go where the money is. Okay? And that's why their asses are here. I dare say, if you want these illegal immigrants gone, I guess unhinge everybody else's dollar to the US dollar. Okay? So that they don't have to artificially keep it low just to stay, I guess, competitive or relevant or some shit. Okay? It's kind of like, I mean, to quote Peter Schiff, it's like a beach ball in the water. You're holding it down, but let it go and let's see what it does on its own. All right. So stop devaluing their dollar, or them stop doing that to compete or stay relevant. okay, keeping their country in third world status, okay, and tell those companies to get out of those countries. Hey, you know what? Hey, bring those companies back to the U.S. and give Americans jobs and stuff. You know, if things really did go the way these Americans that are complaining about illegals really went, then they'd realize that they're actually. Look, I don't pretend that Walmart gets my business, okay? Walmart, with whatever the hell it does, gets my business, okay? When I need to go buy detergent or buy whatever, or I need to buy Gillette Fusion blades and shit or whatever, I need to go buy replacement brush heads for my Sonicare, they get my business, alright? Well, I actually need to put this thing on the charger, too. Where the hell is that thing anyway? I need to put it on the charger. But unlike everybody else, I'm not gonna play dumb like I don't know where all that shit comes from. I'm not gonna play dumb like there aren't people that I need to fucking step on. Not that I'm rich or anything, but that I need to step on all over the world to enjoy the heaven on earth, if you can even call it that I'm enjoying right now. Okay? This side of the balloon has to get squeezed and have less so that this side of the balloon can blow up out of proportion and have more. Now, I'm not going to pretend I don't know where that shit comes from. I'm not giving it up, obviously, because hell, nobody else would give it up if they had it. But I'm not going to play dumb like I don't know where it comes from. Like America and Americans really went and worked hard the entire time of this country's existence, and it's just them on their own. They just pull themselves up by their bootstrap. No, 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 no. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. That is my little bit on this whole immigration thing. Hopefully now you see why I laugh at this whole immigration debate, this immigration problem, and how people don't seem to realize. I mean, I'm not painting the Democrats as some kind of saints trying to save people and give them. No, 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 no. But the people that are complaining about these illegals, and they're mainly right wing and Republican for the most part. I'm sure there's some Democrats complaining too, but right wing and Republican, they have no idea what the hell they're asking. None. They have no fucking idea what the hell they're asking by saying, oh, go back to your country and come here legally. Or they're taking our jobs, or they're ruining the economy. They have no fucking idea. Probably the only industry that can complain about them, about illegal immigrants coming here and taking jobs and whatever, is the construction industry for the illegal men, and the cleaning industry, I guess is what I call it, the housekeeping industry for the women. Okay, that's about it. Okay. I guess maybe the taxi cab industry for whatever illegal Indians might own, but I don't really see illegal Indians or Asians or Middle Easterns being talked about in the news, so I'm just going to keep it to the standard issue that we all know. Anyway, this is one of a number of videos that I'd like to make. Probably not going to get to all of them. I won't get to all of them back to back, but they will all be coming out relatively soon. Um, and yeah, now you see why I don't engage in this um, this immigration talk, of which yours truly is a part of, because it's really of no consequence. Yeah.